Nina, how's it going? Sabina, can you hear me? Hmm.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Savina, how's it going?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Well, thanks.
Excuse
I
me?
am alone. It doesn't happen every day that I am alone at home, so today took classes with you.
Nice. Well, that's exciting. Um,
Wow.
cool. And yeah, Adela, welcome to class as well. Adela, how are you?
Fine, thanks. Thanks for asking.
Nice. Okay. And let's go, Joao. What have you done today, Joao? And what else are you going to do?
Well, until now I didn't do so much actually. I just, stayed at home with my family and I'm planning went out with my friends later. Yeah.
Okay, so you say I haven't done so much. Stayed home with your family.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And so, Savina, what about you? What's your day been like? I know you're at home alone.
Yes, this morning I was here with my family. We went to Mass, and after that we had lunch together. But now they they went to their grandparents to stay there for the night. So now I am alone.
Okay. Okay, cool. And how far away do their grandparents live?
And about an hour
Okay.
driving.
So not too bad. Kind of close. Um, all right. And Sparo, welcome to class, and David as well. Sparo, how are you doing?
Hello. Thanks. How are you?
I'm doing well. Sparo, I don't think I've seen you in class before. Sparo, where are you from?
Turkey?
Turkey. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
And
too.
David, how's it going?
Hi, good. Hi, Joshua. Nice to see you again.
You too. And so yeah, David, what's your day been like? What have you done so far, and what are you going to do for the rest of the day?
Oh yes, it's pretty. It's the noon here in Colombia, so I haven't do much because yesterday I go to bed like in the morning because I was surfing the internet late and I woke up late today, so really I haven't do anything much.
Okay, I haven't done.
I haven't done anything much.
Okay. But good. And I guess that's solid. So not too much doing yet, but hopefully maybe in the afternoon. Um, and Alexi, what about you? How's it going?
Uh, Sorry, I just something miss.
Okay, yeah. So how's it going? How are you?
I am fine. I'm
Okay,
back again. I'm ready.
nice. Yeah, it's good to see you again, Alexi.
Mm-hmm. Nice to
Um,
see you too.
thanks. So, Alexi, maybe this week, do you have any big plans for this week?
For this week,
Hmm.
oh, I have some plans because I should have to tomorrow start to work again, and
Okay.
my my vacation is finished
Over.
and over. Yes, and I going to work again.
Okay, good. And Santiago, welcome to class. Santiago, how's it going? Santiago, can you hear me? Hmm. Okay. Well, Santiago, let me know if you come in um, or if you're able to talk. Let's get started with today's class. So we're going to be talking about holidays. And let's start with Joao. Can you read the title in the next few lines?
Okay, holidays. Today we will talk about different holidays, discuss what we do during the holidays, read holiday comments, and role play holiday events.
Good. Okay, and Joao, it's a little bit difficult to hear you. I'm not sure if your microphone's too low, or if you're just too far away, or if you're speaking really softly. But yeah, maybe try one of those solutions potentially to
I,
see what you can do. All right, and let's have Joao. Can you ask Oscar the first question?
okay, Oscar, what is your favorite holiday and why?
Sorry, I can't hear very well.
Can you hear me well or not?
You're really quiet, Joao. Um, yeah, I can't exactly hear you. Joao, so again, trying to maybe, yeah, raising your microphone. But Oscar, what's your favorite holiday and why?
My favorite holiday is in September because in Spain it's a mild weather during these days, and later you can book some cheap hotels because not too many people are going there.
Okay, that's good. Generally, so we
Hello?
have a... Hi, how's it going, Joao?
Okay, can you hear me now? Well,
Much better. Yeah,
okay.
good. Um, Oscar, one thing, so British English and American English differ in this. Holiday, it's like sort of vacation. So you could say some time off from work is your holiday. In American English,
Yep.
holiday is just one day, like Christmas or Hanukkah. I guess that would be a number of days. So it's just generally one day that's special that you do something. So Thanksgiving is a famous one in the United States. Um, we have like Martin Luther King Day, which would be another famous one. So just it's one day. So if you're thinking about Spain, like the Tomatina, I think we're going to learn about, would be a famous holiday. Does that make sense, Oscar? So we wouldn't be talking about a month. We'd be talking about a specific day. Ah, and so Savina, what's your favorite holiday? What's your favorite holiday, Savina?
I prefer summer vacations because in this period of time we usually go to the seaside for a week and we have a good time.
So Sabina, the same kind of thing. So we'd be talking about
About
one specific day.
one
So
day.
yeah, again, generally it'd be like Christmas or Labor Day or anything like that. So it'd be like one specific holiday. Does that?
Yes, maybe in February because we have one day of vacation for the carnival and with the children we make a lot of things.
Okay. So in February there's a day for Carnival that you make a lot of
Yes.
things with the children.
Yes, I don't know how to translate it in English, but it's like Fat Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly. So yeah, that'd work. So Fat Tuesday, you could say Carnival too. Would definitely work. All right. Okay. And Sabina, can you ask Santiago the next question?
Yes. What do you usually do when you are on vacation for the holidays?
Uh, Hello, everyone. Well, I usually go abroad for my holidays.
Okay. Nice. You usually go abroad. Like where? Where was the last place that you went?
The last one, the last country, the last place where I went was China, and last November.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what did you think?
About China,
Hmm.
well, it was great, amazing. It was one of the better places I've never been in all my life.
Okay, it was one of the best
The best place.
places I have ever been in my life. Can you repeat that one more time?
Yeah, everything.
Just the last sentence.
Okay. It was one of the best places I have ever been in my life.
Good. Nice. And yeah, again, Santiago, welcome to class.
Thank you.
Santiago, can you ask Adela the next question?
Yeah, of course. What special holidays do you celebrate in your country?
In my country, especially in Valencia, we have a festival in March. It's Fallas, is named Fallas, and we have a lot of activities in 1 week, more or less. The last day, 19th March, we burn all monuments, craft monuments there are in every neighborhood, one or two for neighborhood. They burn all same times. Same the city is a big fire.
Nice. Really good. And it sounds a little bit dangerous. Is there any history of maybe kind of not disasters, but any history of bad things happening during Fallas?
No, only sometimes the fireworks, maybe an accident, but for burning the monuments, no, because firefighters are one group in each monument to control with water, etc., with engine, firefighter engine, etc. It's not problematic, no.
Nice. Okay, yeah, so it sounds like really well organized. Sometimes there are problems with the fireworks. Is the only thing I'd change, but there are firefighters at each monument to control the burning. Okay. And Matthew, welcome to class. Matthew, how's it going?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, going well. Great. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
Great. Nice to hear that.
Thanks. And Alexi, what about you? Are there any special holidays that you celebrate in your country?
Well, we celebrate one big holiday in spring. This holiday on 8th March. This holiday refer to our lovely woman. We usually buy many flowers and bring them to our woman, and that way we celebrate this holiday.
Maybe we could say that's how.
That's how, yes, maybe more correctly.
Good. Okay. Yeah. Really nice. Good job.
Actually, that's called the International Women Day.
Yes.
Okay. So International Women's Day.
Yeah, like it's not all about like loves, who you love, like, but it's about maybe your mother, your sister,
Yes,
things like that.
for all women.
Yeah, women.
Yes.
For everybody.
Okay.
But it's great holiday, and I like it very much.
Okay. Nice. Perfect. Really good answer then. All right. Does anybody have any questions or comments for this page? All right. And let's do the next one. David, can you read the title and the words?
Sure, Joshua. Vocabulary, itinerary, decorate, gifts, to wrap, abroad, tourist, reunion, and celebration.
Okay. Really good job. I'm not sure if I heard you say this word correctly. Can you repeat that word?
Sure. Tourist.
Good. And decorate. Can you repeat decorate?
Sure. Decorate.
Yeah, decorate. So just the pronunciation, the intonation there was what I saw, but good. Does anybody have any questions about any of these words?
Yeah, actually,
No.
meaning of to wrap.
Okay. What's it mean to wrap something? Does anybody know?
Yes, it's when you put paper around a gift or a present.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Yeah. You could also wrap yourself in a blanket if you're cold. So yeah, wrapping is putting something around something else. But good. Any other questions here?
To fold it. Fold it.
I'm kind of losing you. I didn't hear that. Can you repeat that? Was that Matthew who asked the question? Does anybody know? Okay. Does anybody else have any other questions about any of these words? Okay. Let's have Sabina, can you make a sentence using itinerary?
Yes, when I went to Rome last year, we made an itinerary to follow to visit the main monuments.
Nice. Made an itinerary to follow to visit the main monuments. Really nicely done. Good sentence. Okay. And let's have Santiago. Can you make a sentence using reunion?
Okay. All the tourists were doing a reunion in the meeting room. No, in the meeting point. But meeting point.
Okay. Um. Okay, so
At. It's better to say at.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. At the meeting point. Okay.
and maybe I'd choose a different verb.
Making.
Close. Different.
Where? Gathering. No. Having.
Hmm. Good. Can you read that sentence one more time?
All the tourists were having a reunion at the meeting point.
Good, and that would work really well. Good.
Yeah, it sounds better.
Nice job.
Thank
Yeah,
you, Joseph.
it does. You're welcome. Okay, and does anybody have any questions on this page? No. Sorry, I already asked that question. Let's skip this for now. And let's have Santiago, can you ask Adela the first question?
Okay. What is your favorite holiday tradition to follow?
Maybe in Spain the best tradition or holiday tradition is the Three Kings Day. This is a tradition that the last years has decreased because we have other tradition about Santa Claus, etc. But I think it's important because it's very specific to the in Spain, and I think we can keep a little this tradition. I have an special protection with this tradition because I think in a years maybe it disappear.
Okay. Good. Really good. Maybe instead of saying I think we can, I think we should protect this tradition.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, the Three Kings Day. This is a tradition that maybe we need a preposition here.
That on the last year.
Close. In
the in the last years.
In the last few years.
Few years. Okay.
Okay, but other than that, you did a really good job. I think that was solid. So Santa, the tradition of Santa is kind of starting to take over. Three Kings Day is on the 6th of January, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah. It's in 2 days.
Yeah, cool. So that'll be exciting. All right, really good answer too. Adela, can you ask Alexi the next question?
Alexis, what special food do you eat on the holidays?
Okay. On Christmas Day in our country is this day in on 6th January. We should cook 12 dishes to it refers to old tradition when the Christ took 12 apostles for dinner or supper. I don't know how correctly can I say. And
Yeah.
we must have on our table 12 dishes.
Okay, so we'd probably call that the Last Supper.
Mhm.
Okay. So this is good. But I think the question is asking for a little bit more specificity. So what's special foods? Like, what are some of examples of the dishes? Do you have any common dishes that you might cook? What are some common ones?
I don't know how can I explain this kind of dishes in English because it's, I think, our local dishes and they
They
don't
contain.
want. For example, we should for one dish use the seed of wheat. We should a little bit grow them, and after that we uh, add their mm, uh, uh, how I can say in English it's poppy, if I correctly
Poppy?
translate. Poppy, yes.
Okay. Okay, so one dish has poppy. It's the seed of what?
And seed of wheat.
Okay. We would just say wheat then, because there's nothing else, at least generally, that I think of, that you'd eat on the wheat plant. So we just say wheat. You use wheat and you roll it, and after that you add poppy.
Mm-hmm.
So would it be kind of like a bread, a wheat bread with
No, it's
poppy?
not. Not. It's like kind of maybe soup, I think. It's, and add their liquid too.
Okay. Okay, so in this case, we often make a soup using wheat and poppy. Um, okay. Um, and solid. And okay. Maybe David, what about you? What special foods do you eat on the holidays? David, can you hear me? Sorry, Joao. What about you? What special foods do you eat?
Well, here where I live in Brazil, in some holidays, we have this tradition to make some dishes with corn and rice, but I don't know how to translate the name of these
Okay.
dishes because it is really specific names.
Okay, that's fine. And so, yeah, it's not about translating the name. It's generally about talking about what's in the food. So you don't
Yeah.
have to say something. So if you're from Mexico and you often make burritos, you don't have to say burritos, even though that's probably a really common name that everybody would know. You could say, we have these things that we have meat and rice and beans all wrapped inside of a flour tortilla with a special spicy sauce on top or something like that. And so, yeah, it's just explaining maybe how it's made or what ingredients you use in the foods. Or you could say it's like a soup or something like that. But that's good. Does anybody have any questions on this page? All right, and let's go on to talk about the tomatina. And
It's in Valencia. It's near Valencia, Buñol. Yes.
yeah, and Sabina, can you read this little paragraph?
Yes. Ever since 1945, the small Spanish town of Buñol has been host to a truly bizarre and hilarious event that takes over the streets on the third week of August. La Tomatina starts with a competition where the town's young men try to climb a greased pole to get a ham on top. When one finally dislodges the pork, things go truly crazy and Buñol explodes into one of the world's largest food fights. Over 150,000 tomatoes are especially shipped in and pre-crushed for locals and tourists alike to throw at each other in an orgy of vegetable carnage.
Good. Really good pronunciation, good reading. Sabina, the way that your space in between the words flows sounded really good when you were reading that. So that was really nice. So good intonation.
Thanks.
A couple small things. Largest.
Largest.
Yeah, largest and
Largest.
vegetable.
Vegetable. Vegetable.
Yeah, vegetable. Good. Okay. And so I want to get a picture because it's kind of cool. So this is two people in the tomatina.
Tomatoes.
Yeah. So it's kind of a mess, but it looks like it's a lot of fun. And Adela, have you ever been?
No, I never have been here. If in Buñol, yes, but no in the Tomatina
Okay.
festival.
Okay. And Santiago, do you have any strange holidays or festivals in your country, Santiago?
Well, I live in Spain too, so are
Okay.
the same local parties more or less. I live in Alicante, and we have a party which is called Hogueras, and it's very similar to Fallas in Valencia. It's the same. The how to say that, the people who work in every neighborhood, they put a monument, a cardboard monument, and they're having a lot of events around the monument for 4 or 5 days. But it's very similar to Fallas.
Okay. Nice. Similar. Good grammar to Fallas. Okay. And Santiago, what about you? Have you ever been to the Tomatina?
No, I've never been there. I would like to go someday.
Okay. Nice. And Alexi, what about you in your country? Do you have any interesting ones? Interesting holidays?
Usually we have interesting uh, holiday holidays in autumn. After the farmers harvest their lands. After that, they produce a lot of wine, and mm, all village, maybe all village celebrate this great mm, great day. How can I say? Because in old time it was very important for uh, farmers to grow a good harvest, and uh, it depends how they can live in winter.
Okay.
If they take had a good harvest.
Okay.
In autumn.
Maybe we could say how they lived through the winter depended on like what they harvested and or like what or how much they harvested. So yeah, just I would change the organization of that, but I think that's really good. What's the celebration called? Does it have a name?
It's this is a specific name in our country, and it's not common over the world. I think.
Okay.
But it's maybe one day in autumn named in other countries. Peter and Paul Apostles Day, maybe, and I don't know, maybe something close to that holiday, if I remember.
Okay. Okay, nice. So I'm not too familiar, but good. I think we're all right here too. Let's go on. Does anybody have any questions on this page or anything else that they'd like to add? Okay. And so let's go on to the next page. And let's have David. Can you read the comic?
Just the comic, Joshua, or the title and the paragraph?
Just the comic?
Okay. We pull our bonus checks and got you this gift. It's empty. Oh, better luck next year.
Yeah. And David, what's happening here? Can you explain?
Yeah, sure. Okay. This is like, I suppose that is Christmas for the company, and the employees. I think it's maybe it's a tradition to give a present for the other coworkers, and I suppose that the three employees are pretty. How can I say? Are pretty uncomfortable with their boss, and so they decide to make a joke to him, and they give nothing for him.
Okay. They don't give him anything, or they give him a box of nothing.
Oh, sure, they give him a box of nothing. Okay.
Or like with nothing in it. You could say
With
too.
nothing. Or maybe I can say with nothing inside it. With nothing inside it.
Or an empty box would work too.
Okay, yes, could work.
Okay. I think you're really close. It's a tradition to give a bonus to employees, we would say. So this is the
Yes.
boss, and I think what happened was that this year the boss didn't give them bonuses. So they thought, um, so they were thinking, yeah, you know, he didn't give us a bonus, so we'll give him a check or like a present with what we got from our bonuses. So it's just like a way of, you know, telling their
May-
boss that they're angry that they didn't get a
Yes.
bonus.
Like a revenge.
Kind
Like
of, yeah.
he doesn't deserve
Maybe
a bonus.
Yeah, and Adela, what were you
Um,
gonna say?
maybe the gift have same that they have received nothing.
Yeah, the gift was the same as what they received, which is nothing. Really good way of saying it. Nice job.
and sorry, Joshua. I will let you go how it works because I don't understand very well. Well, I suppose the boss give their employees bonus at the end
The
of the
boss
year, but
usually does.
to get more holiday days, or how it works.
The employees a bonus
Mhm.
or extra money. So the
Ah,
bonus is just extra money on top of their salary.
Paga extra, Santiago.
so it's okay. It's more money. It's not more days of holidays.
Yes, just more money.
Okay. I understand now. Thank you.
Okay, good. And let's have Savina. Can you read this little bit at the top?
Bonus. Many businesses in the US give their employees a holiday bonus at the end of the year. Do you get an holiday bonuses in your country? Do people get mad if they don't get a bonus?
Good. And can you answer, Savina?
It depends. Yes. I think that some employees get bonuses, but others don't. It depends on their boss. For instance, I had two bonuses because my boss gave bonuses for parents, so he gave about 50 euros for every child that you have. So I got 100 euros. But for instance, other employees that don't have children, they didn't get any bonuses.
Okay, wow. I guess that's nice for you. Do you think the other employees were angry or disappointed?
No, I don't think so, because maybe in the future they'll have children too. So maybe it's only postponed. It's only postponed in the future.
Okay. Yeah, true. And I think that people who don't have children generally save a lot more money. Children are very
Yes,
expensive.
it's true.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And Santiago, what about in your country? Do people get bonuses? And do people get mad if they don't get bonuses?
I'm not sure. For example, in my company, in the company where I work, you can get an extra money at the end of the year if the company has got um, their goals. You know, for example, if they want to sell €1 million and they get their goal or they touch it, we are going to get an extra money in March. It's like a reward, you know. It's,
Mhm. Okay, good. As a reward.
it depends on the sales.
Okay, good. All right. So definitely depends on the sales of the company. And
Yeah.
Ken, welcome to class. Ken, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And so, Ken, what about in Japan? Do you guys generally get bonuses at the end of the year?
Generally, yes, in the past, but not in now. People are hired in a big corporation, maybe yes, but people hired by the middle-sized or small company, sometimes they cannot get bonus because of the current depression and working style, kind of employment style change. Nowadays, many people employed as not as a kind of a permanent workers, kind of temporary worker or something like that, in order to the contract or other company send the workers to the business. Such working style people probably cannot get a bonus.
Okay. Okay, so in the current economy, generally not. A lot of times because people are employed temporarily, or they're contract workers, or other companies have sent workers. Okay, I think that's good, Ken. Really good answer.
Thank you.
All right. And yeah, I think we're good. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions here? Okay. All right, and let's have Alexi, actually Adela, can you read this quotation?
May the new year bring you courage to break your resolution early. My own plan is to swear of every kind of virtue, so that I triumph even when I fall.
Good. Triumph.
Triumph.
Yeah. Good. Triumph. And Adela, what is this quotation saying?
I think this person say about the effort to try something, even they don't have a good success. It's important. I think it's important for him the effort on the resolution, on to try to have a goal, to achieve a goal, even don't achieve it.
Okay, I think it's a little bit different. So this is kind of, it's a little bit ironic. Maybe, Alexi, do you think you could describe this comic? Or this quotation?
This quotation?
So let's talk about this first part first. May the new year bring you courage to break your resolutions early. What's a resolution?
If you something promised to yourself.
Yes. And so when you break your resolutions early, what would that mean?
You don't do that and at all.
Yeah.
And you break your resolution early, but you don't. But because you cannot release this promise.
Okay. Yeah, so he's saying he wants people to break the promises they make to themselves early, or as quickly as possible. And yeah, David, my own plan is to swear off every kind of virtue so that I triumph even when I fall. What's that mean?
I think it's like sarcastic or ironic, but I'm not really sure about the meaning of swear off.
Okay.
Could
Swear
you...
off. So if you swear off candy, it's like you stop eating candy. So
okay,
if he's
sure.
swearing off virtues. He's like saying he's not going to be good. He will only be bad.
Oh yes.
Does that make
Yes, now the quotation makes sense for me. So it's like a quotation for the average people that when the new year is coming, they make a resolution like I am going to stop smoking, or I am going to lose weight, or I'm going to learn other language or something. So when the year start, or the people actually quit with this with this resolution because maybe are too difficult, or yes, difficult to reach. So he's saying that he's going to quit, and he's going to like sort of virtue. It's like he's going to negate every virtue that he has, so he will be a winner in every situation. Yes,
sort of?
It's difficult. The last
It
part
is difficult.
Yes, he will be a winner instead of he doesn't do anything, because he's negate all the good things that he has. So it will be like a goal.
Sort of. I think it's slightly different. So he's supporting breaking your resolution early. So like, don't do what you say you're going to do. So his resolution is to be bad. So my own plan is to be a vile person. So that so maybe that once I do something good, I will be winning, like a good person, even though I am not accomplishing my goal.
Yes.
My goal. So yeah, so his plan is to be only bad, and then once he's good, he's like, hey, I'm good. And so it makes him feel better about failing. So generally that's kind of what it's about. It's a sarcastic quotation. It's tricky, but yeah, that would be what it is. David, can you ask Sabina this question here?
Sure. Do you make resolution for New Year's? Have you ever followed throughout with resolution?
My New Year's resolution this year is to spend more time at home and less at work. But it's very hard to achieve because we have always a lot of work to do. But I'll try. I don't know if I go through this resolution. It will be very hard.
Nice. Really good grammar. Yeah, I don't think I changed anything there. That was really nice, Sabina. Good work. All right, and what about you, Santiago? Do you make resolutions for New Year's, and have you ever followed through?
Well, the only New Year's resolution for me could be to improve my English and to get a high English level, because, well, for me it's really difficult living in a country where anyone speaks English. So my only tool to get a good English level is, in that moment, Verbling. So that's my New Year's resolution.
Nice. Okay, I think I misheard you earlier. So, where nobody speaks English.
No, nobody. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And so, Adela, if you don't understand it, maybe in Spanish, ojalá que el año nuevo te trae, o sí, te trae
Yes,
la...
I
Yeah,
understand.
you understand it? Okay.
But in the first time it's complicated because
yeah.
You analyze after the wars, etc. David has explained. It's good, but
Okay.
it's complicated.
For sure, it is. But good. Okay, and so unfortunately we are out of time. Does anybody have any questions before we finish up?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I don't think so, yes.
Yes.
All right.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
guys.
Joshua.
Bye bye.
Bye.